Hey everyone, Corey from CoreyReviews here to do a quick review of Marvel one-shot All Hail the King. And just let you know ahead of time, this review will contain spoilers. So if you don't know much about this story, this is kind of a short film that takes place after the events of Iron Man 3. So if you remember, Ben Kingsley played the Mandarin in Iron Man 3, but of course there was a big twist that he was actually an actor the entire time by the name of Trevor Slattery. So at the end of Iron Man 3, he is arrested and taken to prison, and he becomes like one of the most famous prisoners in America, and so a documentary filmmaker wants to interview him and kind of get insight into why he did the things he did, and how he didn't know that there were all these like terrorist attacks by Aldrich Killian going on with Extremis and all that stuff with Pepper Potts and Tony Stark Iron Man. And also you kind of get to see what Trevor is doing kind of in prison. He kind of has his own entourage, his own posse that kind of backs him up and protects him in prison. But not only are they his entourage, but they are also big fans of this Mandarin character that he created on the outside before coming into prison. He kind of gets in trouble in prison. You know, they have his back, but then it kind of leads up to this final interview that he has with this documentary filmmaker. And this whole Ten Rings kind of terrorist organization that Trevor thought that he was making up with the Mandarin character turns out to be true. And all hell breaks loose within the prison, and it turns out that the real Mandarin is out there and he wants Trevor Slattery's head. Now this short film is only 13 minutes long, and it really gets straight to the point. And also one of the funniest moments in this short film is when it's showing clips from this old Russian movie that he did back in the day when he was kind of trying to be this up and coming actor. It was really funny. There's a lot of really funny moments within this short film, but when the kind of dramatic and the action moments pick up, it gets really good and pretty intense. Now, Pearce directed this short film, and he was the writer of Iron Man 3, and he's also the writer of the upcoming Mission Impossible 5. He captured everything that needed to be there. Obviously, Iron Man 3 had a lot of the same elements that this short film had. It was funny, it was dramatic, it was action-packed, it was suspenseful, and there are a lot of cool little twists and turns that happen throughout. And this short film has all of that in spades, but within 13.5 minutes. It was really surprising how Pearce was able to capture all of those great surprises, the comedic moments, the action-packed moments, the suspenseful moments, all in one and in such a short time frame. And it really makes for a great, entertaining short film. I was really surprised by this. I wasn't really sure what they were going to do with this. And I didn't really know why they were going to continue on with this Trevor character after the events of Iron Man 3, after, you know, he had a pretty proper send-off. But with the way everything unfolds in this short film, you understand why, and it really sets up a lot of great stuff that they can do in Iron Man 4, or, you know, another Avengers film, another Captain America or Thor film. There is going to be a big threat coming Tony Stark's way, and definitely coming Trevor Slattery's way as well. So it actually gets me really excited, and crossing my fingers that they do, in fact, do an Iron Man 4, because I really want to see this storyline continue, and I hope it doesn't end here. But yeah, there wasn't really too much negative about this short film. I think that at times it did maybe get a little too comedic. I would have liked it to get a little bit more serious, and because I really liked all the kind of suspenseful action-packed stuff that happens at the end, it would have been nice to see a little bit more of that. And they do set up a lot of stuff, and it kind of just has this kind of almost cliffhanger ending, and it would have been nice to get a little bit more information to kind of tide fans over until they possibly continue the storyline if they do. But yeah, Ben Kingsley was great again. I personally didn't mind the whole Mandarin twist, especially because I had a feeling that they were going to do something surprising with this Marvel one-shot. Ben Kingsley was great again. He's always great, and he really just inhabits this character so much. So if they do continue on with the storyline, I really hope they bring him back. And also keep a lookout, because there was a surprise cameo from a really great actor and someone who appears in Iron Man 2. I don't want to spoil that because it was a big surprise. I didn't see it coming at all. But overall, I give Marvel One Shot All Hail the King a solid 8 out of 10. This was really a surprise, and I think if you watch Iron Man 3, this is always something that you should watch after Iron Man 3, because it really just ties everything together so perfectly. It almost felt like it could have been like a 13-minute like after credit sequence for Iron Man 3. It was just that good. So yeah, if you've seen this short film, let me know your thoughts of it down below. I believe it comes out pretty soon on the Thor 2 DVD and Blu-ray release. So when it comes out, definitely check it out, especially if you are a fan of these Marvel films and Iron Man 3. So I hope you all enjoyed this review, and until next time, Corey from CoreyReviews. See y'all later.